Hey, what's up guys and welcome to the channel. Someone asked me to make a video about the reason why YouTube can block your videos. So I decided to make a video on this topic. So guys, in this video we're going to talk about what kind of video does YouTube actually block and what happens when you get a content ID strike. This is Nether from Prodvigate, and here on this channel we talk about how to make considerable progress on YouTube today. So, which videos will definitely be blocked? Well, the first thing you should know is that there are two types of violations on YouTube: violating copyright and community rules. We talked about copyright in great detail in a separate video, but I'll remind you one more time of what it really is. There are two types of licenses on YouTube: the standard and the Creative Commons. If a video has a standard YouTube license, its content must be copyrighted. You can't use it without official written permission from the copyright owner. And don't confuse the copyright holder with the author. Some authors don't own the rights to their works. They might allow you to use their stuff, but the person or the company that owns the copyright of the content will get you a strike. After 3 strikes within 90 days, you can get your channel blocked or deleted. If you get 3 warnings, then your account and all associated channels will be blocked. All videos will be deleted and you will be prohibited from creating any other videos or any new channels. For those who participate in the YouTube affiliate program, there are a few things that won't make things easier. If you participate in the YouTube affiliate program and have received 3 warnings, you'll be given 7 days to sort out the issue. Meanwhile, the channel remains unblocked, but it won't be possible to upload any more videos. If the problem can't be solved, then your account will be blocked. The copyright on YouTube is regulated by the Content ID system. It automatically scans all the content on YouTube, and if it finds 2 things matching in its database, it sends a strike to the one who stole someone else's content. Since the system is automated, it doesn't really know what agreements there are between you and the author. Such strikes can be easily challenged, and YouTube will remove them and refund the money if monetization was disabled. The fair use rule also applies on the platform, which allows any author to use someone else's content without the copyright holder's permission. You can criticize or comment on someone else's content in your videos. The automated system will still send you a strike because it doesn't really understand exactly in what way you use the content, but you can challenge these strikes for sure. The Creative Commons license allows you to use any content that has this license as much as you want. You can check its availability at the bottom of the selected video. And generally, the authors only request to indicate a link to them in the description of this video. But when we are talking about which videos YouTube can block, then videos that violate copyrights fit this category. Whether the video will be deleted immediately or not depends on how the copyright holder filed a claim of violation. First, the copyright holder sends a complaint, and in this case, the video will be deleted from YouTube, and its author will receive a warning. The second way is that the copyright holder also sends a complaint to the Content ID system and then chooses what they really want to do about it: track it, monetize it, or block it in some countries. Since you will get a warning about the violation anyway, you can always file a counter statement if you thought that you absolutely violated nothing on YouTube. To be sure that you have, not violated anything and you don't really have any prohibitions, hanging there, you can check the warnings from YouTube, and I'll show you where to look for it. First, log into your account and go to YouTube Creative Studio, and then go to the filter, Copyright Claims, and here you go. So what should you do if you get a warning? Well, there are 3 options here. First, wait for the expiration of the copyright infringement warning. It'll be withdrawn in like 90 days or so, and if you have received the first warning, you'll actually need to attend a copyright school. I'll leave a link to that in the description down below. Or you can ask to withdraw the claim and contact the user who submitted a copyright infringement complaint in your video and ask them to withdraw it. Or you can send a counter statement and yeah, you can actually get this complaint removed and everything's okay. All right, now violations of the community rules. So what kind of videos can be blocked? First, you should remember that not only the video itself and its content fall under the, community rules, but also the thumbnails, titles, and descriptions. So for what exactly they can block you? Well, first, pornography and explicit content, unless they are made for educational purposes, for example, anatomy lessons. Or if you talk about how useful drinking a poison is, then be sure that your video will be deleted, especially if it's made for kids. Well, any risky videos that may encourage people to do something dangerous will either be blocked or will receive age restrictions. But if this is, again, an educational video, for example, a self-defense lesson, then you won't be blocked. Also, violence and brutality, or child abuse, or children pornography. Well, I'm not gonna explain why they're gonna block this one because it's self-explanatory, right? Also, discrimination or offensive statements. This includes offensive language about race, ethnicity, gender, age, sexual orientation, and so on. However, for those who have got peaceful debates on their channels about these topics, it's totally fine. So it's possible and you can do that, but without any insults. Also, telling people about personal information about people that didn't really agree to be in your video. And you can post content with guns and tell people how to use it or how to kill other people or harm them, where to buy it or how to get some accessories for it. You can make reviews about guns for sure, but be careful about the things that I just told you about. And also criminal and terrorist organizations. Well, if you praise or advertise their activities, well, make sure that you're gonna get blocked and actually you're gonna get in a lot of trouble, not only by YouTube, but also by the law enforcement. All these things in the list aren't only meant to be for your videos, but also for the comments that you leave, and all this can lead not only to blocking certain videos, but also the entire channel. It all depends on how often you break the rules of the community. Everybody who runs a YouTube channel should understand that he or she automatically becomes a representative of their own content, which means that they are responsible to, for their action, not only to themselves, but also to the law and also to YouTube. And the bigger your channel is, the bigger the amount of responsibility. You'll also become an example for small channels, and you should never become a bad one. Creators who spoil the reputation of YouTube also harm the platform financially, because advertisers who, want to buy advertising space from YouTube don't really want to get involved in any way with those people, who break the law. So YouTube warns that it can take action in these cases. It may temporarily or permanently deprive the channel of monetization. And it can actually deprive videos on the channel of the opportunity to get into the homepage or trends and the suggested videos. Also, blocking or deleting the channel from the platform. But how YouTubers use footage from movies on their channels? Copyright allows us to use someone else's content to criticize, comment on it in every possible way. This is allowed by YouTube and its fair use rules. But this doesn't protect you in any way from the automated content ID system, which determines content plagiarism by the algorithm and sends warnings automatically. You can challenge them and tell YouTube that you just didn't really take this content and post it, but you criticized it and you commented on it, and then the warning will be removed. But be careful, when you use someone else's content, the copyright holder also receives a notification that someone else, used their content, and they can decide how to deal with this issue. They can take away your monetization or they can block the video, and this is completely up to them. If you're struggling to grow organically, I recommend you using our promotion service. You'll grow very quickly and effortlessly. With us, in a couple of clicks, you'll launch an ad that'll bring you real viewers and views, and get your videos to the top of the search results and suggested videos. And all this without any cheating and bots, because we're an official Google partner. At the same time, you don't have to keep trying to figure out, Google's advertising suite for eternity, because our advertising is run easily because we don't need to adjust anything, because our smart algorithm will analyze your channel and select exactly your target audience. For all newcomers, we always have a promo code with a 20% discount on the first promotion. So move forward with Prodvigate and you will never regret it. Thank you so much guys for making it to the end of this video. I really appreciate it. I hope this video was useful to you. If it was, make sure to smash this like button. It really helps with the algorithm and really helps us continue making this content for you so you can grow your channels on YouTube. Thank you so much and see you next time.